Well, g'day, everybody. My name is Mith, man of 100 voices, and your dad joke VTuber. Oh, good, that all came in. G'day, welcome on in, everybody. Man, it's good to be back. And with a different, weirder, stranger. Some word to describe, not old, kind of setup. G'day, welcome on in, everybody. I'm glad to be back. I'm actually really pumped. I was kind of nervous getting into stream because I was kind of getting used to the sedentary lifestyle, and so was Rowan. Rowan's not happy with the fact that I hop on the computer now. Holy shit, is it good to be back. There he is. Last time on Mega Man Battle Network 2, Land got mugged twice, and he still needs to get his chips back. That is true. Thank you for the reminder. But there is still something that I'm trying to get a little used to, and it's mostly the visual feedback that's giving me some problems here. I probably should have hopped into... What's the words I'm looking for? I probably should have hopped into like an older stream. Hold on. There we go. And see if I could have noticed anything, because this is more information for me than it is for you guys. But I did some finagling to how my camera tracks me, because I finagled where my microphone and my camera actually are. Which means instead of having my camera dead in front of me, I have a microphone dead in front of me. And I could probably actually, maybe I should, turn my mic down one tick. I think I'm coming through just a tad loud, because I shout, and that makes sense. But because I had to move things around, instead of looking weird where I would have been like playing the game staring off to the side like this, we didn't want us that. I instead reversed my camera, so now when I look left, well, technically I'm looking like my left, but when I look to my left, it used to make me look to my right. That doesn't make much sense. But now it's mirrored. So instead of being a mirror, now it's actual, and it's throwing me off. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's mostly just a me problem. I'll get used to it. I great. How's your day off of stream going? Well, it was a week off, but yes, it went well. I enjoyed it. Last week we lost actor Catherine O'Hara. Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. My Hero Academia set a world record for most demand show. Really? That's weird. We did some finagling. I am very much happy with it because my screens are free. I used to have my microphone in front of one of my screens, and I managed. Now it is off to the side, and it's just I'll get used to this. Finagle, she naggle, he naggle, we naggle, all the nagling. Anyways, where's my controller? I'll put it down somewhere. Where is it? Is it here? Aha! Aha! There's my controller. I am starting to get a little bit of an exaggeration of, I tend to like lean to the left, which before made me lean in, which was fine. But now when I lean back, it looks a little strange. So there is a chance that I just set everything like back to normal. But that won't be today. We'll find out. Anyways, let's play some Mega Man. It's been too long.
Whoa, how long has it been, huh? I was about to go see what Lamb was up to.
Ha! Why are only like half your messages coming through, Manga? That's so weird. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be a friend to carry on. You still do not like this element of neediness. Which element of neediness? His? Like how Mega Man knows what I'm doing? Yeah, it's a little weird. Anyways, hopping into the game.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's get the AI bot out of here. All right. If I look into my folder. Ooh, wood plus 40. Okay, we have all of the chips that I've been slowly picking up. So we don't have all of our chips back yet. I'm on my way to Netopia Square via Netopia Area 2. Yeah, I think that's right. That sounds right. I'm gonna believe that's right. All right. I'm also now realizing that I very much, whenever I played with a controller, I would rest my hands on my keyboard. And now the normal spot where I would rest my hands is directly under my mic, to the point where like I am bumping my mic in order to place my controller there. So I haven't played a controller game since setting up everything in this fashion. So let's see what this does. Try not to block my screen, but also get my mic out of the way. This is gonna be fun. We're learning today. All right. In the meantime, where am I? I'm in Netopia 2. Let's just start walking around until we figure out what's going on. Does this do anything? It's a mysterious security cube. It can't be opened without the proper passcode. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Shiny! Shiny, 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 shiny! Light bulb man? Number man? Mega Man access the mystery shiny. Mega Man got 200 zennies. Number man. I'm a traveling number man. Oh, wanna see my wares? Yes. Yes, I do. Let's see, we have a Recuv 120-0. That's actually kind of good. Electricity plus 40 star. I'm not gonna lie. That's not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Or a cussed sword. Huh? Huh? That elec plus 40 is deceptively trash. I mean, fair. I was mostly looking at the fact that it was a star, meaning I could, at worst case scenario, throw it into an ad at will. You assume it deals more damage when your custom gauge is full. What's a custom gauge? I think the description of a... Okay. So, like, if I don't use the attack early, or if I use the attack early, let me phrase it that way, the damage will be low. But the later into the turn before my gauge is filled, the higher damage it does. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do you remember I might want to save to unlockers? I was hoping he had unlockers. Unfortunately, he does not. Yeah, exactly that. Got it. Okay. The thing that needs to fill before you can hit button to add more chips. Yeah. Okay, that adds up. And that also explains why I didn't remember what it was called, because I've never called it a custom gauge. Careful, if your gauge maxes out before you use it, its damage is 0. Interesting. So the custom gauge, quote unquote, zeroes out when it's full. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I want one. Unfortunately, if I buy it, I'm not gonna be able to find any unlockers, because I know unlockers usually cost like 20,000. I've been used in a very nasty program advance as well. Let's just buy one. Let's just buy one. Just one. And I think our deck is not that bee friendly, if I remember right. Alphabet, no, code. As a matter of fact, we don't have a single B in our deck. We start at E. Yes, I don't think custom swords going into our deck unless we want to replace the Silver Fist, which is a good chance we want to replace the Silver Fist. because I tried to use the Silver Fist. I pushed the buttons incorrectly. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. Ooh, we have a hammer. Okay. It's all coming back to me. Fuck! Instantly in a fight. God damn it! Plus, it does count as a sword type chip. Oh, cool. So, Shadow's something we mentioned last week, are in fact weak to it. Okay, okay. That'll be relevant for now, but later it'll come up. Okay, so it's good to keep it for now. I have an Elect Sword Star. I do have an Elect Sword Star, which is kind of nice. So let's see. I should be able to go this. And go, Harabaga! Hadada! Hold this! I'm a god. Sonic Waifu! Alright, where was I going? And how was I getting there? What's this? Is that what I needed? Did this help? I'm gonna say yes. I think that helped. I think that helped a lot, actually. As a matter of fact, I think it helped so much, I'm gonna hit the save button. Who are... Why?
This is a net square entrance. Utopian programs talk like this.
I don't like this. I'm not gonna do that.
Just kidding.
Motherfuckers. The net square is beyond this point. The right warp leads to Netopia 3, but the top? No idea. Let me test for you then. Never mind. Netopia 3 connects to the undernet. Netopia 3 connects to the undernet? It takes two to tango, but this is ridiculous. Come on, fellas. A cute girl like me wouldn't go there, though. Oh, this is a girl robot. Got it, because she's pink. Is this the undernet? No, wait, maybe. Netopia 3 connects to the undernet. Was I trying to get to the undernet? Find the passport! Get the Navi who hassled Mega Man! Wait. Find the passport. Get the Navi who hassled Mega Man. Okay. What? Why would you say that to Mega Man? Get the Navi who hassled Mega Man! Mega Man? Don't bother looking for the undernet entrance too much. You can't access it until after your next dungeon. Got it! So this is where I'm supposed to go. Maybe. Probably. Net square. 100% here.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the net square.
Thanks.
Security in Netopia is stronger because of the meeting. That's why so many programs like us were made. See any bad guys?
Not necessarily. I saw a Thug Navi leaving the square. I heard him saying that he's busy and has a meeting. The meeting has the bad guys? It's fun, but close to the undernet, so bad guys show up. What?
A stranger. Are you a bad Navi?
No, I'm a great Navi, as a matter of fact.
Whew, I'm relieved.
What if I said yes? You love how my Mr. Prog voice is just Squidward with a head cold? Yeah? I'm a net dealer. Want to take a look? Yeah! Ooh, Repair Star. What's this? Fixes your sided panels. Got it. Wide Sword Star. That's actually not bad. Hammer you. Jealousy? Jealousy. Jealousy? Once the dungeon's clear, a certain lady's purse can let you jack right into the undernet entrance. And that is not a euphemism. That is actually a statement. Miss Moneybags' purse, I assume you mean. You suddenly remember how in Golden Sun, if you answer no to everything, apparently one of the characters will blow up at you. Huh. I love games where you can actually do that. Unlike in the Pokemon games where they say, hey, do you want to join Team Rocket? And then they don't even give you a yes or no question. They just say, what do you mean no? How did you know I said no? I said yes. What is a net Navi who voiced, what does a net Navi whose voice like Sandy Cheeks? Texan? I probably can't do that. That's probably PvP chip. Jealousy is a multiplayer. More chips means more damage. Okay. Well, the problem is I like HP memory. And I really like power up. We're buying this. No, I can't afford the HP memory. I'll be back. Because I need the health. 100% power up, power up. But the question is Final Buster or Charge 2? Final Buster. Buster first, Charge second. Charge 2 isn't a bad idea, though. Am I leaving now? Yes. But me like raw damage. Raw damage. And then we'll work on charge, because we don't have to worry about rapid because of wood guts. When you have guts in your wood, when you have wood in your guts, you don't need to be rapid. You just need raw power and a lot of charge. And we're gonna have both of those. Even with tight security, bad guys still pop up. Aha. Are you looking for your passport? I think I saw a thug Navi with a passport. Oh, I'm glad they have a style called thug Navis. And you didn't go up by a single point, you went up by 2. Yes, I went, my all natural went up by a single point. But my steroid infused wood guts gave me the second one. You are correct. We're kind of leaning towards charge 2 since being able to stock up a bigger shot against something you can't rapid fire. I mean, that's valid. But me like raw damage. Me take raw damage. Yeah, I went from 8 to 10. This is true. Hence, pew pew. I'm a sub-chip dealer. Want to see my wares? Yeah, what do you sell a unlocker for? You don't. You bitch. Yep, I'm leaving. You. Well, should I spend a little bit on maybe some mini energ? Excellent idea, keeping track of your naturals. Hell yeah, gotta keep track of them naturals. Girls gotta keep her naturals or my, wait, what? Girl, wait, hold on, this went differently. My naturals are not the naturals that I think you're implying of naturally pulling. Was there more to that sentence? Not anymore. A different kind of naturals.
I've caught 5 criminals already this time. And I think my coworkers are working as hard as I am.
Excellent. Hi there, how do you do? I'm sorry to ask you right off the bat, but do you have a chip called Hammers? If you do, I'd like to trade my Silver Fist V for it. Want to trade? Yes. I can't find your hammers. Do you happen to have it in your folder? I can't trade you unless you have it in your pack. Oh, I don't have a hammers. I have a hammerer, not a hammer Z. All right. What was I supposed to do? Some thug Navi? Are you a thug Navi? You are not. Okay, I learned something. I learned my... Find the passport, get the Navi who hassled Mega Man. Stop talking like you're not talking to Mega Man. You. Looking for passport, think I saw a thug Navi with a passport. Yeah, where'd he go? You. I'm gonna say I'm a bad Navi. I am a bad Navi.
Bad Navis aren't allowed here. Now, please leave.
Okay, that was a fun conversation to have had. All right, I guess I'm leaving because I'm a bad Navi. All right, so not you. Not you. I guess here. If I was a thug Navi, where would I hide? This place looks familiar. Have I been here before? Always take the top one. Never mind. Now the Thug Navi is going to be one of those purple D-bag Navis. Got it! Remember, girls are pink, bad guys are dark colors like 2000s kitties. Oh no, these things if we don't color them. 100%. Jokes aside, you'll know them when you see them. Okay, that's good to know. I appreciate the insight. Let's see, should I? And the answer is yes. Go ha 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 ah ha da da da. All right. Be gone. Rattan? Ooh, I'm injured. Rattan, no! Bad Rattan! I should have healed. I'm a dum-dum. Oh. It's just an eye. Oh, I wonder if that's them. Ah! Yep. Shiny. Fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna get the shiny. Don't I just have an odd HP cap right now? Maybe. That's actually also plausible. Hata! Gutsman! Smash! Oh, interesting. So, if there's a hole in the floor, it prevents Gutsman from proceeding through it no matter what. That adds up. Rattan J. All right, time to go get my shiny. The shiny is down this one. Mega Man accessed the mystery data. It was a virus in disguise! Son of a bitch. All of that work just to have a fight. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, I don't know that song. It sounds like a song. Means you have to be aware of the field when firing it off. Very true, and I also realized that if you Gutsman onto a hole, nothing happens at all. He needs the ground. Speaking of... Gutsman, smash! Oh shit, this was bad. Why did my brain think that was gonna work? Ah! They don't care about the ground! I should have cared about the ground! Ooh, money. Good enough. And now I see I have to reset, and I was supposed to take the lower one this entire time. And we save. Not because I'm a coward. I'm not a coward. I just know I should play it safe whenever possible. All right. Who wants their thug ass kicked?
What do you want? Trying to stop me?
Oh, wait, they're not robots, they're people. Trying to stop me from buying an Electopian passport? What do you want? I'm busy right now. Electopian passports are big money. Huh? You're the Navi for the kid I just saw. What? You little... You're deleted. Get him. Uh-oh. 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 Me no like. But maybe me like just fine. Ah! Me like just fine. Me like just fine. And I will admit, I am slowly getting less used to my puppeting. As I try to do my normal things and I do them in the wrong way. I'll get better at it. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. You know how much I like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night. Ooh, well done, well done. Double kill. Slayer. I can never deliver these lines seriously. There. How'd you like that? You want some more? Now, give back Lan's passport. All right already. Long as you'll leave me alone. There, take it. Mega Man got passport. That was a reference to Five Nights at Freddy's UCN. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, and in fact, I've never even seen Five Nights at Freddy's. I know absolutely nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's. Nope, that's not true. I know exactly one thing about Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's it launched Markiplier's career. But that's it. That might also tell you, well, obviously I already tell you guys that I'm over 30, but I am very much not in the age group where Five Nights at Freddy's was like my defining game. Mine is more Skyrim. Sure I do. There are five nights involved, and one of the characters is named Freddy. Valid point. You do bring up points of knowledge that I have that I did not admit to having. Roxy is everyone's favorite. That's what everyone knows. Who the fuck is Roxy? Is that one of the animatronics names? Is that the duck? Is there a duck? Also, give me 1 second. My gamer subs is leaking, so I need to go get a paper towel before it leaks everywhere. 1 second. Okay, me back. All right. Tighten that lid a little bit. I have the bowberry today for my gamer subs, and just like normal blueberries, it stains the shit out of everything. Do not let her hear me say that. Is she not a duck? Again, I have no knowledge. Do I know Luna from Hell of a Boss? Yes, I enjoyed the Hell of a Boss. That was nice. Basically Luna from Hell of a Boss, but a robot with a guitar. Okay. Okay, so she's a wolf? Then not a duck. She is not a duck. I have learned things today. All right, I got a passport. Bowberry for the win. I love the bowberry flavor. It's just blueberry. But also, Bao is an incredible individual, and for all of the shit that she not only brings upon herself, but also that just comes her way, she is absolutely wonderful. I understand what her, like, I don't know who she is image is, but once you get beyond that, she is one of the most entertaining individuals you will ever meet. Hell of a Boss is alright, but you mostly just orbit it. I really enjoyed it. I preferred Hell of a Boss over Has-Been Hotel. But that's just my take. Why is it leaking so much? I wonder if the O-ring in my shaker cup is going, and I gotta get a new one soon. Anyways, passport, got it. I won't forget this, you dig? Lan. Yay, you did it. Now to get back the chips that were in your pack. Let's go back to that gym guy's place and have a look. Sure, let's go bother Jim. We'll jack out. Nice and simple. Who's Jim? Who the fuck was Jim? Are you Jim? That kid? Are you Jim? You are already one with us. No, that's Raoul. Why do I want to fight him again? Why do I have this instinct to fight him again? Left of the boombox. Oh, you're right, it's the kid. Good call out. Let's punch Raoul in the face. The clan's motto, the loser needs time to admire the winner. Okay. Had a feeling that would happen. But yeah, this guy. That might be Jim. My help paid off, eh? Uh-huh. Right, now poke over Guard Star. Here? Okay, fork it over. Lan gave Guard Star to Jim. Yes, now everyone can see this and weep. Oh yeah, there's still that matter about the battle chips. Rumor has it a millionaire madam bought some rare chips. She's rich, so you can imagine where she is. I know where she is. I tried to jack into her purse earlier. She's also right next door. Because I like pain? Oh, that's right. Wasn't Raul really strong? Oh, apparently I do have one. I was kind of scared. Apparently there's an NPC who will just dump 30 guard stars on you or something. Oh, cool. Say before you talk to her, because Navi fight. Understood. Let's do that around here. Alright, sure. Raul had Thunderman, that living lightning rod. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was a difficult fight. Not one I'm very much looking for. Wait, maybe it was the Lily Man that was giving me the trouble. The lily pad dude. You, Granny, give me back my chips. Okay, it's coming back to me slowly. What was the voice that I did for this? I know I even asked this last time, but I'll get there. I think I remember. Mrs. Millions is high class, so... Very nice. This boy just might relieve my boredom. Yes? What do you want? Give me my chips, you're pretty, or spare some change. Grant, not saving and beefing it would only be a minor setback since you saved around the time you talked to Jim anyways. True. But why? No harm, no foul. They both beat you pretty badly, but in different ways. That is very true. I got scars, one on each cheek. Give me my chips. You claim these chips are yours? I paid 500,000 zennies for these. They're just darling. Well, how about this? If you can beat my snake man, I'll return them to you. That kind of excitement is worth 500,000 zennies. Lan, challenge Mrs. Millions to battle? Yeah. Oh, it's so thrilling. Ha! Okay. What does Toadman do again? Oh, right, doesn't he, like, stun? Yeah, no, you don't think she's a gospel thug. She might not be a gospel thug. He sings and stuns. Okay. Because I can't hit with Shockwave. I can't hit with Roll, but I'm just gonna load out with... I'm just gonna start strong. Stop talking about excitement and thrills when you're talking to a middle schooler, you full-grown weirdo! Mrs. Millions is a cougar. Uh-oh. Ah! Huh. I don't like this fight. I'm sorry, you did what? I understand him now. You said this in a comment on a video once. SnakeMan.exe is the Saturday morning cartoon version of Highlight or a Bokle. Don't know that. But okay, I understand how this fight works. If I'm in the same row as him, he turns invincible. Okay, I can work with that. And then this'll hit him, and I'll heal. Ow. And then this kills him. Okay. Highlight Gorobakal is one of the first wave bosses from Mega Man 02. Ah! He's a Mutos Reploid, not a Maverick. Got it. Oh, defeat Snake Man. Done. What a weird fight. It helps the fact that my pew-pews do 10 damage, though. I lost, but it felt so pleasurable. Ah! Sorry. Do I say it that way? That's how she says it! As promised, here are the chips. After all, I'm satisfied. Stop it! Here's something else for services rendered. Lan took back the chips and put them in his pack. Lan got Millie code. Oh, I get it. Millionaire code. Middle schooler, stop it, you creepy lady. I know. You weren't talking to me. Oh, got it. Yes, 100% her. Lan got 10,000 eddies. I all of a sudden feel very upset about trying to jack into her purse. I'm not gonna read it. 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 We finally got back what was stolen. One more caper resolved. Can I jack into your purse? Mega Man Pedo Network, what you just joined? A bad time. Oh, now I understand the snakes, though. Can I buy gifts for my friends now? I should be able to. Grr, wait. You son of a bitch! Fix. He burned all my grass. I can track into her purse, sure, but what would you find in there? Asking for a friend, and the friend is the FBI. I don't know. Let's see if she has pictures that I didn't authorize. Oh no. Does this stun? Roll! Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Open up. Do not let those candle guys hit you while in woodgut style. True, they do double damage. That's a valid point. I need to remember that I'm weak to fire. It's Million Security Cube. Mega Man used Millie code. The security cube opened. That's all I wanted. Oh, what's over here? Yumland 2! It's a mysterious security cube. It can't be opened without the proper passcode. All right. So she gives me a way to get to Netopia 3. Ooh.
Beyond here is the dark side of the cyber world, Undernet. An official meeting will be held soon, so we closed it down.
Okay, so she is really close to the Undernet area. That makes a lot of sense. All right, time to jack out. There's definitely an Epstein Files crack to make about Mrs. Millions. Yep, it's there. Excuse me. They already hit like trucks. You remember them hitting for like 80, but they may do even more than that. And that is again before the ×2 multiplier. That's frightening. They're one of those viruses that show up and introduce a fairly harsh difficulty spike. Yumland did the same. All right, so can I talk to people now? Come on in. This is a world famous brand jewelry shop. But that's probably wouldn't interest you, right? Excuse you? Yes, it would. You. Welcome. You know the millionaire Mrs. Millions? She has lots of jewelry. Jewels. She's our best customer. Right now, she's in our VIP room in the back. Cool. I want to buy jewels. Oh, the brilliance. Once my bonus comes, you'll be mine. Jewels are enchanting, just gazing at them.
Twinkle, twinkle.
I'm amazed at the Electopian's ability to shop. They don't let me buy shit. Maybe it's not time to buy gifts. You're not the authority on that. I wanted to buy gifts, though. I don't care about your authority. You think the idea of the balance is supposed to be, well, they move and attack slow, so the damage output needs to be high. That's fair. Without taking into account the fact that they regen their health. Also true. Also, that woman you just talked to, the clerk with the short, light hair, she'll have a quest for me later if I decide to do it. Okay, a later on quest. Understood. Come back, talk to Jewel Lady. Electopian boys are wild and crazy after all. Cool. Can I go to the restaurant? No. Hey you. You know that funky machine next to the hotel? Some Electopian dude left it saying, I'll leave it here, huh? Are all Electopians like that? Are all you like you? That wasn't a very good insult, was it? Hey, is every you like you? What's Mega Man have to say? That settles it. Let's go sightseeing or to the hotel. All right, so walk around to the hotel. So we can either walk around and talk to people just in case, like this thing. Insert 10 chips. Do I have 10 chips? I have 3. Biggest bank in Nettopia. There are millions of zennies flowing through this city. All right, so it sounds like go talk to people if you have to, or just go back to your hotel room and figure out what to do next. There's a fridge in the center with a jack-in port. That's cool. There's a room service menu. Do I go sleep? Yeah, let's go sleep. Good night, Lan. Yes, middle of the day, but good night. The next day. Morning, Mega Man! Morning, Lan. You're up early this morning. Let's get to the official Net Battler meeting. Lan, you've got mail. Who sent this? On Bahook. I'm on the Bahook? With a secret conference. This is a notice regarding the location of the official Net Battler meeting. The location is secret to prevent a leak to Gospel. Net Battlers, search for the location yourselves. Hey, there's a meeting. If you can find it, you can attend it. Good luck. Nearly every turn conceals a secret that looks essential. I see... Wait. Net Castle. Nearly every turn conceals a secret that looks essential. Every capital letter spells Net Castle. So I have to go find the Net Castle? Where the hell's that? Isn't that over here? Better be careful, Crit. You're not just on the hook, you're on the hook! I've been there before. Okay. That would be this place. Can I go upstairs finally? The stairs above are off limits. Oh. Welcome to Net Castle, a symbol of our Nettopia history. Nettopia has always led the way in civilization. Cool. Can I jack into something? Oh, a divine goddess statue. You can jack in. You can never go up the stairs, sad to say. Okay, that's fine. That guy's face is messed up. It's just a face. This looks suspicious. Looks like a royal crest. It's only displayed here. Yeah, it's a door. Somebody open this and let me join the fucking meeting. Been touring the castle since morning too, boy. Should always have a sub chip when traveling, just in case. Yes? No. By Jovi, you look like a pal, I know that much. I already found the hidden passage to the meeting area. Hell yeah! Thanks, lady! Fuck you, lady! Man, you look lost, kid. Too bad I already know where to go. Well, good for fucking you. Can you tell this 10-year-old how to progress? God damn it. You think that's supposed to be my hint that it's in here? But I knew it was in here. The door's right here. Find a happy place, 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 find a fucking happy place! So, I did find a happy place. This is true. I did find a happy place. Let me express my frustrations with words. I, knowing that that was the door, approached it prior and was able to press the A button on it because the wall was solid. The game, not wanting you to accidentally stumble across this, have to talk to the lady first for the door to become permeable so that you can walk through it. Meaning, we have a wonderful trope of a JRPG that I've always hated, which is you can't progress until you speak. You must talk in order to move. I'm over it. We're here. Thank heavens it wasn't something weird like we had to go around, you weren't supposed to figure it out. Talk no jutsu. Talk only jutsu. Yes, excuse me. Talk no jutsu is what I had to do. I'm so used to the no talk jutsu. My gamer subs cup keeps leaking and it's making me mad. Hold on. How bad is this leak? And again, it happened to be Bowberry, which is only the most staining of all of the gamer subs. That's alright. Just only imagine a rage game where it's a text adventure and every solution is blatantly obvious, but the game does not let you advance until you try every wrong option first. That is a really good idea for a rage game. When in doubt, talk it out to everyone, everywhere, all of them, all the time. And there is no other way. God damn it. Also loads you with pages and pages of bullshit. Yes, every wrong answer goes into exact detail of why the answer is wrong. She got two big girls leaking. Oh, Bowberry. Poor Bow. Bow doesn't deserve it. She will keep receiving strays. She does not deserve it. Okay. Let's talk to Chode. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. She does bring some of it onto herself. I'm not saying she's completely innocent. In fact, innocent is the wrong way to describe her. But she catches more strays than she deserves. She deserves some of them. She's earned every single stray, and it's hilarious. Chode! Try to restrain yourself from goofing off here. People might think I'm a little brat, too. Your name's Chode. You are a little brat. A door! It's gloomy there. The room's not related to the meeting. So? Official staffs are hard at work in here. So inside the castle, there's just a net battler thing. Is this a princess? You are! Trust us, Chode. Land wouldn't need to be here for them to already feel that way about you. He really is a brat. You obnoxious skunk-haired little dingus. God damn! Go in on him! Also, Rowan, welcome here. I am Johnson, the net battler, lover of freedom and peace. Nice to meet you.
My name is Princess Pride, the Princess of Creamland.
Nope, not gonna touch that one.
My country, far to the north, owes its development to the net. I'm fighting to protect my people from gospel.
Remember, the princess has a German accent. I will try. Ayo, yep. And yes, that is a princess. Cool. Note, do not jack in on the princess on Creamland. Hey you, from yesterday. It's me, Raoul. I'm representing my minority clan. We must keep equality in both the real world and cyber world. Yes! Ooh, who are you? You weren't here before. Probably because I talked to the princess of Creamland. Why not? It's such a delicious, low-hanging fruit. Nope. No matter how cream-filled that fruit is, we're going to avoid it. Looks like I found a hidden passage. The name's Jennifer from South Netopia. Let's be friends. I'm a middle schooler. Huh? Looks like the meeting is starting soon. Welcome, net battlers representing the world. I'd like to call the official net battler meeting to order. First, let us go around introducing ourselves. From. We've already done that. Move to the main business. Loads of incidents have been breaking out all over.
I hold the same views. You summoned us all to convey important information. Regarding gospel, right?
What in blazes is Electopia thinking? Kids? And here? Bless the return of the fuzzy burrito? Yeah. Talk no jutsu at it again. Always. This is a very different game from the last time you watched it. Uh-huh. We'll show you who the kids are. How about battling here? Now that's funky. Bring it on, baby. You're being immature, Johnson. Anyway, let's get on with the meeting. I'll give you the lowdown on what we know about Gospel. Gospel is developing a super Navi. This being the ultimate Navi. Gospel plans to use it to conquer both the real world and the electronic world. Once the super Navi is completed, there's no deleting it. We have to prevent these from happening. His name is Johnson. No, I don't think any of us remember because nobody has done any kind of jacking in around Princess of the Creamland. Get it, Rowan. Be a good boy. HQ has obtained important info on how to do so. Please take a look at the forward screen. This is the information. Huh?
Nothing is appearing on the screen.
Rowan, get down. Oh, Choden Johnson. Great for a couple of pricks. 100%. Is it telling that both Chode and Johnson are the two that wanted to pick a fight with each other? Rowan. Get down. And before the princess is the gospel mook. In. You will accuse everyone in any appearance. This is true. That is not a tick-tick sound. Everyone, look out! Whoa! Tick-tick. Oh no, run, everybody. That was a weird sound. It's no use, we're too late! Wrong two. Wah! Yikes! Wah! That guy's dead. Very possibly. Very possibly. Why did it autocorrect to permit instead of a rule? Wait, there's even a permit. Oh, that's weird. All jacks must be unplugged and off within 500 feet of royalty. Now for a rising body count. What? Lan. Yes? Why are there bones? Reminded of a set piece at the end of a Zelda game where the floor collapses. Where are we? An underground room in the castle? We fell quite far. How'd you live then? Are you okay? Can you move? Yeah. I just scraped it, but I'm fine. Seriously. Never do that again, please. In that case, you can then smash your sword into a dragon's face. Don't worry, your bestie will be fine. Who's my bestie? And why are they okay? 11 years old and surprisingly durable. Kids are durable. They heal fast. I should know. I broke a lot of bones when I was a kid. And I'm fine. What could that be? Did everyone get off unhurt? According to Hick, our meeting was found out by Gospel. Gospel sent net battlers to disrupt us. Oh, he's fine. Bounce off stone floors like Flubber. Our data to hinder the Super Navi was stolen. Their net battlers hacked our intruder repel system. Traps in the castle were activated. Why were they exactly where we were standing? Yes, they have their sights set on our lives. Translation. Confirmed. They're trying to kill us. They have successfully done so for one person. Were. Thud. Gah! Peep! 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 Peep. That is not the sound of peep. God damn it. Now it's a beep. Okay, he's fine. Now he's not fine. Guess we explore Goblin Town now? Yeah. Wonder if they have electronics. You know, try jack in the basement. Don't. Still got some work to do before they can catch up to Miss Mad's traffic terrorism, though. That's very true. Did you hear that, you guys? Yeah, this is inconceivable. That person was... surely. Isolation is risky. Keep in touch no matter what. Got it? Then we can locate their net battlers and stop them cold. I wonder if she uses Iceman. How long do I have to spend in this gloomy, dim place? Get me out of here and I'll flush them out. Is that okay with you, young lads from Lectopia? Okay, these voices are starting to wear and tear on me. Freud from the first game uses Iceman, but Freud's not in this game so far, or is he? But you're right. I wonder what kind of ice nabby she uses. Well, understood. Don't mind me looking for places to jack in. Ooh, can I jack into this? An old lamp switch. Probably won't work. Means definitely will work. Land, watch out! Definitely will work. Whoa! The castle's traps are activated. Can we jack in somewhere? I can handle this. Motherfucker. This game and not letting me do the correct thing until the voices and the dialogue has to happen first is... Twice today, why is this such a pet peeve of mine? Your guess is a Yuki Onna-based ice nappy? Ooh, that's actually not a bad call. Whoa! Actively talked to the thing first, didn't say anything about jacking in, said, hey, this probably won't work. Step forward, instantly works. Hey, you should try jacking into me. That'd be a good idea. Motherfucker, I swear, I will punch you in your robotic teeth. Yeah, it's freaking stupid. Just remember, you have to put yourself in the mind of a toddler, specifically an early 2000s toddler. This is true. We're doing something right before it's ready is wrong.
This was the first network system built by Center Hick. So the network here is somewhat old. Be careful of cracks in the floor when you find viruses.
Okay, so viruses will have cracks in the floor here. Can I just... No, that's a fall down point.
Be careful. You may run into ghosts as you travel. Don't get caught. Don't talk to them.
That's frightening. Here come the shadows. Oh, those are the shadows. Talk about flags when the flags in Star Fox Assault. Then how Saria in Star Fox Assault is the stage in the stage that filtered you from getting all the gold medals. I've never played a Star Fox game. Do with that what you will. Do you think it would be better if it just didn't let you do anything to it until it comes up in script? Right? Like, I don't know, I'm torn. Like, just... I'm biased because of new games, right? If a person knows what to do, whether they do it on purpose or on accident, let them do it if it's the correct thing. Don't... Or like, at least lay it out like, hey, this lamp can be jacked into, but later. Just something. Because I'm looking for that kind of information. It's like, hey, is this interactable? You click on it. Hey, it's a lamp. You could jack into it, just not now. Just, that's all you need to do. It doesn't need to make sense. Don't make it in-game sense. Just make it real life make sense. DJ, good night. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's been a while. Love the music in this dungeon, which is a sure good thing because it's the only thing that stops you from wanting to snap your Game Boy in half. That's frightening. In Assault's case in particular, there are bronze, silver, gold medals. You need to clear a score par. Yeah, good old classic score games. Get all the medals, you unlock Xevious. Okay. So we have no reason to jack in right now. Find a way out first. Yeah, something like that. Then you run into it where it's like, look for something to jack into. It's like, hey, I remember a message saying this was jack-inable. I just couldn't before. Now I can. Instead, I talked to it and it just said, this is a lamp. It probably doesn't work. And then I was supposed to figure out that after being shot, that, hey, have you tried jacking into the lamp? That doesn't work? Maybe it'll work. Maybe I'm venting. I very much have already explained that I have a pet peeve of requiring to do dialogue in order to unlock something. I understand why it's important. It's how it works in story-based games. It is a trope that bothers me intensely. The gimmick for this dungeon is charming at first, but it quickly gets obnoxious. Okay, I cannot wait to find that gimmick then. I'm assuming it's the ghosts.
There was a vampire. It was about to suck my HP.
Good for you. Ah! Run! Oh, look! A ghost? Build upon itself or insist upon itself? Yes? Roll, kick its ass. Done. Ah. Oh. Invis 3 starts to double up on ideas and gets really annoying. Ah. Ah! Leave me alone! A vampire got you. He'll suck your HP. Huh. The door blocks the way. You need a cyber key to open it. Gotcha. God damn it. And I lost HP because of that. That's awful. Funny Family Guy joke? Ah, yeah. Oh, God. Why did that hurt? Why is my voice so dry today? Why is my Gamer Subs cup leaking so much? This is actually really obnoxious. Ah! Shade Man incoming. Ooh. Where's it leaking from? Around the lid? Yeah, from around the lid. I think the O-ring that's sealing it is starting to go because, like, well, I've had the cup for a while, but I'm already about a quarter turn tighter than it used to be. The seal might be damaged, so that's what I think. I think it is the O-ring seal, because where it used to stop, I am now an entire quarter turn beyond that in terms of tightening it down. So I think I have just damaged the O-ring to all hell. But that's okay. It just means I have to go back to GamerSupps and buy another cup, which isn't too bad. I've heard they have updated the like shaker piece on the inside. It just means I won't have this cup anymore, and that kind of makes me sad. I've really enjoyed having this cup. I guess I could have it forever just here, though. Nothing wrong with that. Or I could figure out how to replace the O-ring. You ever tried GamerSupps? I highly recommend it. As a person who isn't sponsored by them, I shouldn't say too much of like praise, or like I shouldn't do any kind of like sales pitches or anything, but I really like GamerSupps. I've enjoyed the flavors. I enjoy both the caffeine-free and the caffeinated. It's loaded with helpful vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin B. It is an energy drink, so do that with what you will. It is cheaper than most, and the fact that it's mostly just mixed with water, like the fact that I, yes, have 2 servings of an energy drink, but I get them by drinking 24 ounces of just water, helps. I'm not gonna say it's healthy for you. It's still an energy drink. There is no denying that. But it's my favorite energy drink. Just keep it for posterity, also true. You could clean it and put it on a shelf. I mean, I wouldn't throw it away, don't get me wrong. It's just I'd have to just get a new one. May not be sponsored, but you have their ad read, memorize, and polish. This is true. I do make up an ad read for them quite often. Wash out and use as a vase for flowers or something. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. All right, let's try to avoid a vampire now. Shiny! Mega Man Axis, the mystery shiny. Mega Man got Cyber Key. Okay, cool, so that means I can just head back then. But what's over here? Another shiny. Mega Man Axis, the mystery data. Mega Man got 1,000 Zennies. Bagao? You know what? You might get it. Maybe after getting your gaming PC first. Yes, go with that. I have an idea. I took damage. I am not happy with my idea. I have healed all the damage I took. I am okay with my idea. I'm assuming you were supposed to go this way in order to dodge the vampire. But because I already got hit, it didn't matter. Probably would have done better if I moved in on him. I was afraid that if I got right in front of him, he would fire his fire attack, which he did when he moved to me. So yes, that was 100% my mistake.
Have you seen a ghost that looks like a shadow?
No, I saw a vampire that took away my health, though.
It doesn't have a body, so attacks pass right through. Only the strongest attacks can cut it down.
That sounds like cut it down. That's a sword attack. Hey, pause the game real quick. What's the current comp I'm in?
Does that help?
Castle Compel. Castle Comp 1. Also, I'm hitting save. I moved off from saving. But Comp 1. Is that the comp you were asking for, or are you asking for a different comp? Shadows show up in the Castle Comp. Okay. Why are there big shrimpies? Specifically comp 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so I haven't found a shadow yet. I just ran into a vampire. Okay. Hammer isn't gonna get any use here. So by then you'll want to put some swords in your folder because they're immune to everything else. Valid. And I do have some swords, but I might up the count. And I have to fight them. Okay. So if we start with this, this almost will kill the shrimp. And then pew. Thank you, Guts Man! I know I haven't run into any quite yet. They look like floating shadows with like bat wings. Okay. A classic, you'll know it when you see it. I'm just gonna take a look at my folder. So I have 3 LX swords. I could probably go by type, right? Or not. And that is it. So yes, I will definitely want to add more swords after I get near the end of floor 2. Or before tonight's over, because I will forget by next week. Because that's on brand for me. Why is there a grave here?
I was caught by a zombie and brought here. Sob. Sob.
Okay, so if zombie catches me, I don't lose health. I'll just be brought here. A last sword doesn't become an element until later games. So it begins. What begins?
Ghosts can only see straight ahead. Time it right, and you can use a corner to sneak around.
Okay, but if I go this way... Oh no, it's a zombie. Run! Run faster! The introduction of more elements. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh. That was easy enough. No, uh-oh. Money! There's a shiny down here. Mega Man X is the mystery shiny. Mega Man got Cyber Key. Alright, so I need to run this way now. Oh, and I can just leave. Damn it! I went the right way. Get him, Roll. Do it again. And all too soon, you'll be throwing multiples of each of them at these motherfuckers. At you at the same time. It's just great. Oh no. I'm so excited for Mouse PI for Hire coming out next month. Oh, I don't know that. What is Mouse PI for Hire? That's a big recovery. Zombie? I should not be going this way. You remember map 17 of the Doomwad experiencing Nirvana? The name of the map is Zambies. It's just a big room with lots of zombies, huh? Boomer shooter with the rubber hose cartoon art style. Ooh. Oh, that thing's made of fire. That's good to know. Puts Nuts.wad to shame to sheer numbers? Huh. But Nuts.wad has more diversity. All in black and white, but you play as a gangster mouse. Interesting. Now I'm intrigued. I got another Work of 120. It's basically Steamboat Willie meets Bioshock. Okay, that's a good sell. Okay, there's a shiny. I'm glad I went this way. Mega Man accessed the mystery data. Mega Man got a power-up HP memory. Very much worth it. All right, so I'm supposed to go this way. So I'm gonna try to retreat past the Zambi. Is this enough? Looks really good. I'm intrigued. Anything New Bloods are the ones that make it? I don't know New Blood. I'm good on shinies for this board. How'd the zombie get back? This, into this. They're some of the kings of the genre, especially in a modern sense. Cool. They're the ones that make Dusk, a medieval, and a ton of the best modern boomer shooters. Cool. I don't know any of that. Okay, the water attack, really useful. Building a water deck, whoever gave me that idea, you're a genius. Or you understand this game better than I do. Don't follow me. Fucker followed me. God, who's that? Ah, I don't like him! Oh, I don't like this. Dominer. Flashback to those hammer jackasses from the first game. That is Mono. He is quite lithe. He is very lithe on his feet. This is what it looks like. It's what you like about the games like these because it looks downright inspiring. Aw. Okay, so there is a time when you can just shoot him in the face till he's dead. Oh, hello. It's a crush shield. Okay. I need to move. Bro, the Zambi gets me. All right, what's this way then? That's a dead end. I am disappointed in my choices. You ready for these planks from Ed, Ed, and Eddie looking motherfuckers? I think it is a crush shield. I have all the shinies on the board. This is true, but I needed to know for myself. I like looking around. Let's go. Rrr. Okay, so they aren't fire types, because they only took 40 from those shots. You just looked Mouse PI up, and apparently it's not New Blood. It's a new studio who hasn't made any games named Fumi Games. Cool. Okay, we might have to consider an S deck. Zambi! Let's race them. This should work, right? Brains or whatever. Something brains. Oh, more invisible threes, hell yeah. At the very least, loading these recubs in if your current ones aren't convenient codes anyways. That's actually a valid point. Should go take a look at that. Like these Fs aren't all the greatest. I like the stars. The stars can go on anything, but yeah, these can be replaced with Recov 120s. Guard, then bite into the enemy. Okay, so block an attack and then punch back. Cool. Gonna save right here just in case. It's a program that controls traps. Mega Man stopped the program. The trap should be disabled now, Lan. Thanks, let's jack out. Okay, they didn't do it right away. It's like the guard chip, but with way more of a punch. Oh, that's a good call. What makes the combat in the game so unique is the weapons. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into Mouse PI. Guard chip, and then the cooler guard chip. That sound again. Johnson! Wait, you were Johnson, though. What's happened? Sorry, I got hung up by a trap. Mr. Johnson, I'm coming to save you. Where are you? I'm done for. Forget about me. Press on ahead. Go, 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 go. Ah! Sorry, I read the go, and my brain is just went to go, 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 Power Rangers! Blast it! What's with this place? It feels dangerous. The ceiling is closing in on us. Ah! Princess!
A trap! It's the same one that just got Mr. Johnson!
That door! Jack into the switch next to it. It might open.
I'd like to, but my Nightman got hurt opening a trap.
Lan, I can do it. Hurry, let me try. Hurry, or we'll all get squished like grapes. Quick, Mega Man, jack in as fast as you can. The princess is watching. Sorry. I couldn't resist that one. I couldn't resist. I needed to do that one. A man is dying and I mock his last words. No, I turned his last words into song. That's not mocking. That's honoring. Maybe Johnson was too soft to handle the situation. God damn it. You literally just got done watching a 30+ minute video about the lore of Zordon, and you're not even a Power Rangers fan. Get out of here. I am a Power Rangers fan. Power Rangers is awesome. And you're going to wake me up before you go, 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 go. Also fair, also very valid. Well, damn, he got flattened. Makes you want to sing the empty truth. Guess to shoot quick, I guess. This is true. Jack in as fast as you can. Musical mockery. It's musical. I almost said embellishment. Musical appreciation. Zombies are dumb, so they don't check branch pathways. Vampires, however, will follow you around. Speaking as an outside observer, it is definitely fun to watch videos about it from impassioned fans. Very true. Something about just watching a video about something that you don't care about, but the person made the video well because you can tell they're passionate about it. I one time watched a video about what was called the death of an Ark server. I don't play Ark Survival Evolved at all, but this person made a video about he and his friends hunted down a group of players that were making it so nobody could join their server by like doing weird things like placing walls everywhere, doing all of this weird kind of building, making it so no resources could be gathered. It was a really entertaining watch. I don't like Ark, but clearly the person who made it was really passionate about the story, and it sold me on it.
One more thing. A ghost won't follow through a shut door.
They're polite. All right, so there's a shiny. I'm fucked. Mega Man accessed the mystery data. Mega Man got a chip for repair C. Or not. I guess I'm fine. Speaking of, since I'm a fan, don't mean to advertise other folks' stuff, but at the same time, you are certain I'd love this. Check out Sir Superhero and his vid about our Power Rangers cops. Oh, that is a cool concept. Yeah, I might go check out that video. And don't worry, I appreciate your stance of knowing about the advertising rule and talking about other channels. This was perfectly fine because it mostly is this isn't meant for you to come in here and be like, ha ha ha, I was sent here by this guy to talk about this. No, you want to share a video and I appreciate that. You watched a video about the downfall of the Umbrella Corporation? I never got into Resident Evil, so I'm not too invested in that, but that is another like cool concept video that I would probably watch. Question we all surely want to have answered. True! Because keep in mind, like the original Power Rangers, when they first came out, they're like, Alpha, I need you to find teenagers with attitude. Straight up, they said, go find me some kids and we're gonna have them punch things until they save the world. Because when you're 8, a teenager is an adult. But if you ever watched the original Power Rangers like Mighty Morphin, they go to school. They're high schoolers. Eventually, they fix this problem. Like Power Rangers SPD, those are actually just cops. And Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, those are, well, one is a cop, one is a firefighter, one's a nurse, and another one likes to climb rocks. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue was a weird one. Exactly, advertising stuff unwarranted is tacky, agreed. But if it's relevant to the topic at hand, that's just adding to the discussion. Correct. It's one of those, like, you have to write the rules strict so everybody knows. But it's one of those, like, you can get the feel for it and get away with stuff. And getting away is the wrong terminology. It's, you can, if you understand why the rule is there, then you'll know when you're not breaking it, even if at face value it looks like you are. So Superhero straight up goes over every single one of the teams and ranks them on how cop they are. That's cool. That's a cool video concept. Speaking of cops, SpongeBob SquarePants is an ACAB show queue? Show? Wait, an ACAB. It's an ACAB show. What's ACAB? All cops are bastards. Huh. Interesting. Anyways. I was trying to destroy things. Hold this. It never portrays the police in anything other than a bunch of jerks. Oh, that's what you mean. Got it. Now I understand. Yeah, never portrays them as heroes. They're always there as a getting in the way. The rule is the same as the no solicitation signs. Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and school fundraisers are immune. 100%. It's meant, don't do this off of your will. It's fine to do it off of 4 reasons. Hello, vampire. Oh, shit. I haven't found this key yet. This is bad. I'm about to get sucked. You gotta learn how apparently wasted of a concept the team that used the pirate motif was. Yes! The Power Rangers pirate was such a cool concept. Okay, I'm gonna rant about this quick. I know we only have like 20 minutes left. But unfortunately, because of the success of Power Rangers Samurai, which off of the Super Sentai was the Samurai one, which was the revitalization, and I think it was actually the first season that Saban got Power Rangers back from Disney. Because the Disney era, did the Disney era start with Power Rangers Ninja Storm? And they weren't bad, but you could tell the Disney era was not as good as normal Power Rangers because Disney tried to censor the crap out of it. But Samurai comes back, which I didn't like Samurai personally, but that's just me. By the way, Saban is allegedly a complete jackass. Yes, Saban is not the greatest of people, but he had a good vision and he handled Power Rangers well. But he is very money driven. Who he is, doesn't matter. But yes, the Power Ranger Pirates was very wasted because Samurai did so well. And then once they had that, they're like, wait, why would we just make a new season? Let's just do Samurai 2. So they made Power Rangers Super Samurai, which tied into the Super Sentai where they actually did Samurai, or the Sentai that made Samurai. There was an upgraded version, so they made Super Samurai, so Samurai 2. Because of the success of Super Samurai, they got it in their heads like every season going forward needs a sequel series. So when they made Power Rangers Megaforce, which, Power Rangers Megaforce was a travesty. Power Rangers Megaforce was a giant mistake. And not in the series, but it was handled poorly. Apparently the casting was bad as well. Unfortunately, the person they cast as the Red Ranger isn't an actor, he's a model. And his acting was terrible. No shots against him. It's just that he should never have been cast in that role. They put him in a situation that he couldn't deliver on, and that's not his fault. That's the casting director's fault. But then they're like, let's make Megaforce 2, Super Megaforce. There wasn't a Super Sentai. There wasn't a Super Sentai for Super Megaforce. So they're like, well, shit, what's the next one? The Pirates! So let's just adopt the Pirate season and call it the Super Megaforce. They literally had to take a character and change his color because he went from a Black Ranger to a Green Ranger because the Pirate Rangers didn't have a Black Ranger. And then because the gimmick of Megaforce isn't we are these Rangers, it's I have the ability to turn in Rangers from the past, they took the Pirate Rangers and they're like, yep, let's just turn into the old Rangers instead. What a fucking waste. Anyways, now I'm gonna catch up on the messages that I was reading because that set me off apparently. Pyro motif was, and even as someone who didn't watch the series, that annoyed the piss out of you, especially after you learned what the Sentai version of those guys did with that motif, literally stealing the powers of former Sentai warriors. Yes! The concept of the pirates turning into other ones, what a cool idea. That should have been the premise from the beginning, not a spin-off on just Megaforce Part 2. It's Mega Maid, sir. She's gone from suck to blow. God fucking damn it. No, too far. By the way, Sabanzo, jackass, yeah, from how SS described it. Good boy, Ralph. It was just a diet, watered-down version of the Mighty Morphin story, disguised as an homage to the original. Yes, they very often just went back to Mighty Morphin. I never watched the series, but when I first saw Power Ranger Pirates, I'm like, this is gonna be a cool concept. Transforming into the old Rangers was cool, but because it was just Megaforce Part 2, they put a lot of emphasis on they're still the Megaforce Rangers, not Pirate Rangers, where you could have done an entire story around the idea of transforming into other Rangers and borrowing their powers and using the thing. They could have done so much, but it was wasted because it wasn't a standalone. And then they did Ninja Steel and then Super Ninja Steel, and I think they have finally died down on the whole Super series and the sequels not working. Anyways, that right there, that's the passion you'd like to see. Yeah! That's the passion you used to talk to your friend who had never played Mega Man before, explaining the lore to him over 6 hours. And you still didn't finish. Yes, Mega Man has a lot of lore. I have learned this the hard way. He just had to go home because he had to work for the next day. Damn! The power of Yap is strong. This is very true. Anyways, I need to mega the men out of these enemies. What? That's something. Carpal tunnel! Ah! He trapped me! Oh, wait. I trapped him. Show these dweebs how mega your man is! Yes! Wait. Something, something, my mana is mega because my guts has wood. Nah. Nah. Battle their network. Yeah, something like that. Virus bust! No! Shit! Please help. I was cornered, and I'm about to get sucked as well as dragged off to a corner. Also, I kept shooting bubbles last battle. This is true. I did shoot a lot of bubbles. All right, I'm about to get the suck and dragged off somewhere. Hold on. A vampire got you. He'll suck your HP. A zombie got you. He'll take you to his lair. I was just sucked in front of you. Do you have to abduct me? Apparently the answer is yes. Anyways. Who needs to jack in when you can get sucked? You better stop. Yep. Because while jacking in is when I got sucked. I think there's a few too many times during this stream where I've had to hit the let's save this as a clip button just in case. Just in case. I have a feeling I can't land the Silver Fist unless can somebody remind me how the Silver Fist does its cool thing? Is it while you're pressing the attack you do like a down to forward roll? Big hammer! Getting sucked and dragged off to some guy's lair. Yep. Coming next week, the official Crit Get Sucked compilation video. There will be no compiling of any video. Oh! I got Bubba! Better than dragged and then sucked? I mean, that's true. Order does matter here quite a bit. All right, I need to find the key first, because I don't have the key. We're gonna come out of shit, god damn it. It's out of my hands, no! Fuck me. Which is what's gonna happen in the... Apparently hold A, and then right, up, left, down, right. Oh! Go in a full... does it have to be, like, direct buttons, or can I just, like, spin on the D-pad? You don't know. Valid. Well, I know what I'm trying later. Uh-oh. Fire, 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 fire! Ah! Stop it! I'm panicking. My hands hurt. I took damage. I messed up on the way to fire the fist. Oh, can I heal? I can heal. I can super heal. I'm panicking, my hands hurt, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti. Ooh, a shiny. Mega Man access mystery data. Mega Man got cyber key. All right, now I can run this way.
Bandits are here. I was robbed by a guy with a
Sorry, my mind's in a different spot. Yes, I bet you were robbed by a man with a sack. Most have one. Sorry. I'm starting to lose my 18 minus status and my PG-13able claims as a VTuber, aren't I? We counting M&M now? Partially, if needed. Good boy, Rao. Gesundheit. All right, I'm gonna hit the save button because we're running lower on time. All right, I'm looking for a man with a sack. I found a man with a sack! No! The man with a sack got me and he took my money. 11,200 zennies is a lot. Come here, you sack man. I'm glad I caught myself. I almost said something, but I caught myself. You call that a reset? I'm just gonna go find him and beat my money out of his sack. Hold on. That was worse than what I was originally gonna say. Hold on. That one was actually bad. I need to retract the sentence I just said because that is not how I meant it. I'm going to find the man with a sack and I'm going to cause him physical pain until he returns my money. That's what I was going for. Hold on. What did I actually say? Did I say I'm gonna beat my money out of his sack? Is that what I said? What the fuck? God damn, that was good. You can reclaim at the end of the dungeon? Okay, good, good. Cause fuck me in that phrase. God damn. Glad I can get my money back. No sack beating needed. I'm now solidly at the 17.5 arena. Yep. Being dirty tonight. The game does something. This game has so many innuendos. Yes, I'm blaming the game. Jumps him, starts punching him in the groin until money starts shooting out. Well, there's the fan art, I guess. And this is why you don't steal money, kids. Or adults. Don't steal money either. I missed! Well, that one's gone. I tried to do things with the silver fist, it wasn't working. Could be Jojo punching his two Mario coin sounds. Oh shit. Mixed with Tom and Jerry screams. Wow, that is a visual. Hey, we got another Bub V. I like Bubble Vs. Where am I going? Where are the shinies? Oh, there's one right here. No! Totem. Done. Cross bomb. Mega Man Access the mystery data. So where'd you go, Ro? Oh, there you are. Who's a good boy? Well, where'd I go? That's a good boy, Rowan. Mega Man got Cyber Key. Oh, I needed this. Then I can go this way. Shiny. Bub V? You're actually looking forward to Bub V 4D? Hell yeah! Not the only one. 3D platformers are your love language. I also love 3D platformers. Incidentally, the reason why you insist Princess Pride has a German accent is because in a later entry she's wearing a lederhosen. Oh, cool. Is that prejudice of you? No, lederhosen is literally leather pants in German. That makes sense. You played the demon? Was that supposed to be demo? Grrr. Get gated. And then pew-pewed. Wait for it. Someone up to bat for Bubsy 3D and alleges that the alternate version of Bubsy 3D is the recent collection that has analog controls actually makes the game significantly worse. I got health. It was corny, but in like the most charming fashion. That's the best kind, right? I missed a shiny. Mega Man accessed the mystery data. Mega Man got a chip for Sword S. You hope I try Code Vein 2 in the future stream? I definitely will try Code Vein 2. I enjoyed Code Vein 1. How did I miss that shiny? Good lord, how did I miss that shiny? I guess we can put this on. You bought Code Vein, then never played it? I streamed the whole thing. I really enjoyed the game. This is a hot take, but it might be one of my actual favorite Souls-likes. Not that the analog controls make the game worse, it just puts into perspective how bad it was, like, how, like, difficult the game, like, was in its sense. Not that that's fault 100%, but it's still a hot mess. Unfortunately, Bubsy 3D was a hot mess. I tried to double clutch that and it didn't work. Instead, I got shot in the face. At least we have HP. I now know how I missed it. And now I'm gonna have to run from that guy again. Wait, doesn't this? The answer is yes. Because the seed got hit by their water attacks, it sprouted. Look at all the Bubbies. Bandits love to make turns to the left. Remember, the left. All right, see, that could have been helpful. Mega Man X is the mystery shiny. Mega Man got a sub-chip for full energ. Oh, that's useful. All right, so they turn left. Actually, he's already in play, so let's just run past him. I will run past him the best that I can, I guess. Oh, he's so far away! Oh, but he's dead. They don't look right. Good to know. Do they look wrong? They don't want to release it after seeing Mario 64. They knew what was wrong with it, but the company Big Wigs forced their hand. To be fair to them, though, that was because the devs had already finished a full game, so they would have essentially paid them for a complete waste of time. Fair. But yeah, the N64 has some rough games. I'm looking at you, Superman. They look sinestral. Like you. Wait, what? No, don't do that. Is this safe? I'm gonna get jumped. I just know it. Ah! I knew it. I was so close. I was so close to being safe. Damn it. Oh, is he a tragedy of a dev story? Superman 64 is the big one? Yeah. Why can the shrimps float? You like playing the first Bugsy on SNES, but when you played the Bugsy 3D on PS1, you hated it so much with the tank controls. Tank controls are hard. It's one of the reasons I never actually like finished playing Croc because of the damn tank controls. You can definitely tell those games were like, we're learning how like games are supposed to be built and played, because there were so many tank control games. I mean, like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider 1 was a tank control game. Croc and the Legends of the Bogos? Can't remember its full name. Croc is a wonderful game though, but tank controls, and apparently Bugsy 3D as well. The devs got actively sabotaged by the higher-ups. Yeah, that Superman game was awful. All lefties are sinistrals. Sinister means left and dexterous means right. Really? I thought dexterous meant has dexterity. Huh. Okay. That is some education for me. Thank you, Kat. Because then what does ambidextrous mean? I thought ambi meant both and dexterous meant has dexterity. So ambidextrous meant dexterity of both. Maybe my understanding is wrong. Legend of the Gobos. It is the Legend of the Gobos. Cool. Speaking of tanks, World of Tanks is in the running for the worst game you've ever played. Uh-huh. That's why it gets advertised so much. Just like, not anymore, but like Raid Shadow Legends. Resident Evil 1 had tank controls? Holy shit. Bugsy 4D has an option to turn on tank controls as a joke. Hey, if you actually like it, go ahead. But as a joke, that's hilarious. But also, it's cool that it's an option and not, like, mandated. Now, they've made a mandatory section and then been like, wow, this actually sucks. Never mind, just play it without. Great. Tank controls are fine, but they have their place. Exactly. In, like, a 3D controlling of your character, tank controls is not what you want. Tomb Raider, the Resident Evil games, they do not belong in a game where you have fluid controls to jump around like a 3D platformer. True, but I also think Tomb Raider and Resident Evil games, also, they're not the best. Because in a 3D character, I want to use the stick to say the character is moving here, not when the character is facing me, my left is right and my right is left. It means both of your hands are as good as a right hand. Wow! I never knew that, Kat. In English was being co-defined, left-handedness was terrifying and evil. That I knew. Maybe that's why they chose the word sinister for it. Raid Shadow Legends. That was certainly a thing. Yeah, and actually a friend of mine got sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, so I actually had to download Raid Shadow Legends to help with his sponsorship. And that game is awful. Like, actually bad. I played it for 20 minutes and instantly uninstalled it. At the same time, they serve a purpose. It does. I don't agree with it, but you are correct. It does serve a purpose, and it works better not in a platformer game like Croc and Bubsby. If there was a way to keep the camera locked behind you, this is why I don't like it in Resident Evil, because I know the camera doesn't stay locked behind you. But yes, you may not like the purpose, but they are there for a reason. Very true, very true. Oh! I get it, this is where he puts it. What the? The Zennies stolen by the Bandit programs are in here. Mega Man got 17,000 Zennies. Okay, now it makes sense why it's a chest. Mega Man stopped the program. Other way around, sinister became a bad word because lefties were terrifying. Got it! Sinister meant left, then left were terrifying, so they adopted the word sinister from left to mean bad. Cool. Bugsy 4D, Bugsy will actively complain if you turn tank controls on. I love that. To be honest, Resident Evil 1 was Capcom's first attempt at a horror game. And apparently they did something well, because Resident Evil has turned into one of the greatest horror series in gaming. Shit, we're out of time. Let's get out of here before the ceiling collapses, Lan. Yes, Mega Man, jack out. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna save. When we come back, I'm gonna talk to the princess, figure out what's behind the locked door, and probably head to the left. I can put on different border settings. I might consider that. This one looks interesting. But we'll do that later.
Phew, you must be tired.
More than you can
Why'd you take a
realize.
quick break?
Granted, during medieval times, being left-handed gave you a massive advantage in attacking castles and assassinating people, but a disadvantage in defending things. Also true. So the fear was justified. True. When you're left-handed, you are just an aggro build. All attack, no defense. It actually wasn't, but it makes total sense. Why do you think so? Because it was the first major time it was actually successful. They had attempts at horror as far back as the NES, funny enough. Interesting. So it wasn't their first attempt at the horror series, but it was the successful one. Cool. God, gaming lore. I love how games have evolved. I was literally having a conversation with a older gentleman at work today, and was talking about how his son still plays video games, even though his son is in his 30s. It's like, video games are just everywhere. It's not a pastime anymore. It used to be, we made a video game and look at the fun that it can do. But now gaming, I don't want to call it a lifestyle. There are lifestyle type of video games, don't get me wrong, like the World of Warcrafts and the everything. I'm just going to use the one World of Warcraft, but there's plenty. Ark, there's plenty of lifestyle-based games. But gaming as itself has now become just as much of a hobby as a person saying, like, I play sports. It's almost like it's just a game. It's like, it's not. It's a passion. And I love how the gaming industry is becoming more mainstream. Sweet Home, a game they put out for the NES, was actually in a lot of ways the blueprints for the original Resident Evil. I've heard of Sweet Home. Game lore is so fun to dive into. Yes! And especially nowadays where people put so much of their passion into the stories and they use games as a medium for telling those stories. It's not just books and movies anymore. And gaming has some legit pieces of art now? Yeah. Yes, they do. Like, we can talk about the historical games like Mario 64. You can call Mario 64 a piece of art because of what it did. But then there are just games that are just incredible. Like, I'm gonna go with contemporary ones. I'm biased to say Clair Obscur, but Clair Obscur is a fucking masterpiece. Say what you will with whatever the AI debacle behind the scenes are. That game is a masterpiece. The story, even just the goddamn art style of the game. God, the game is so good. Shadow of the Colossus is also a masterpiece. I 100% agree. Rather looking at all these youngins having hobbies and not burying themselves in a wife and... Burying yourself in a wife is a sentence. It's not a sentence, it's actually just a part of your sentence. And kids, they hate like me, I'm me wrong. Oh my god, where did it all go wrong? Nier Automata? Yes! Undertale? Shadow of the Colossus is just a legendary game, period. Fight me if you disagree. It's artistically beautiful. I'll admit the gameplay loop can be a little repetitive or a little confusing at times, but yeah, you're thinking Florence, super casual phone game, more of an art piece on relationships and game. That's also true. You just hate game stories anymore? Some are good. But it just depends on the game. All right, everybody. I could keep yapping. I could keep rambling. I went with rapping. That was rambling and yapping. That is not true. I will not rap. I could keep yapping. I could keep rambling. Zelda as a franchise, so artistic. Agreed. I love BioShock. I'm actually replaying BioShock 1 right now because I want to get all the achievements. We could yap for hours about this, but it's time. So let's call it rap instead of rap. True. That rap. God of War has a great story. Yeah. I actually really enjoyed the God of War series. God of War 1 is still one of my favorite games of all time. Again, I'm starting to feel myself starting to get into the yap. I'm trying to wrap up. Different rap. That rap. I'm trying to wrap up, not rap. But all right. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate the ever-living hell out of you. All of you. For everybody hanging on in chat, thank you so much. For those just hanging on in the background, just lurking and having a good time, just know that I love you guys too. You guys are amazing, and thank you so much. We're going to be finishing up Crash Bandicoot tomorrow. We're going to get all the gems. We're going to be finishing up, maybe, we'll see how long it takes, Cat Quest on Saturday. If we have more time on Saturday, we might do some other stuff too. We'll find out. And then on Sunday, we're going to be playing more Doom. I think we'll be able to finish Doom. But all right, everybody. Without further ado, from g'day, g'day, to goodbye, goodbye. Have a good... Mega Man, shut the fuck up! From g'day, g'day, to goodbye, goodbye. Have a good one, everyone. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye now.